Yeah,
To
it
my
is.
right is B-Rad.
Oh, to my right is Sean.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. So,
Right, with a W.
what's on the screen is different than where we are actually sitting. It's confusing. It's flipped.
Yeah.
Brad, what'd you do this weekend?
Man, my lady, love her to death.
Lady.
She had me working this weekend.
That's not good. Work is bad.
It was good. The result was good. We had fun. We worked a little, chill, so it went good, but nobody loves moving heavy stuff around from room to room. But it went good. The end result was great, and we're not divorced.
That's
So
always
we're great.
good.
But
And 3 months from yesterday, you'll be in Jamaica.
yes. Mon.
Yes.
I'm saying Mon all the time. Yeah, check in, let us know you're here. Say something. I'll try to reply.
Yeah, Brad's got the comments. I got the board. So, starting Friday, addition to the show, we're gonna go back to something we used to do. We used to spotlight local businesses every week. We're gonna mix some of that in, but we're gonna spotlight realtors in our office for now. Every Friday there'll be a new realtor come down and join us. Basically, to be like celebrity roast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know they're not watching, so we can be honest and say we're going to roast them pretty good.
That's right.
They think they're going to get highlighted. But we've had an influx of agents join us, so, we want everybody to know who's here and, to still choose one of us, but just to know that we have a good support staff.
Yeah.
And you'll get to meet them in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, and so you'll meet them. I think we're up to 24 or 5 agents now, so not all of them are going to want to be on the BS show.
Right.
And the first one's going to get roasted the most because they're the first, so that'll scare some of them off. But I don't know. We're not too hard on them.
No.
So nothing to worry about. That starts Friday. So Friday, tune in. Kevin Rancino is the first person in the hot seat. So tune in, talk to Kevin Rancino, and tune into the BS show. So
Yeah,
maybe
I think he'll do good. He's got a good sense of humor, so
yeah.
I think he'll take it in stride pretty well.
If not,
I think it'll be.
Yeah,
But you're right. If not, we'll see.
yeah, it'll be all right. So Brad, let me pull up your featured listing. Hold on just a second.
And this thing is
Let's
a
see.
monster.
Bam!
Oh.
It's magical.
It's magic. It's magic.
Oh, speaking of that, I didn't get to what I did over the week. You do this.
Yeah,
and
what'd you do? Okay,
you
so
do this, and I'll do that.
this house, it's in Shelbyville, over 7,500 square feet. I don't know what, 19 bedrooms, 45 bathrooms. More, you lose count if you're walking through trying to count them, but it is incredible. I mean, every time I've been to this house, I didn't want to leave. It was just, it's really cool, solid. Upstairs, it's like walking on concrete. No creaking floors.
And the carpet's about
Nothing
that
bounces.
thick.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's pretty wild. I walked through and a rabbit went running. Like
that's
I
right.
stirred up a rabbit.
It's,
No, but it's in Shelbyville. Riverbend Country Club. What road?
Riverbend Country Club Road. It's on the golf course with 4th tee box.
Yep. Set up some chairs and make fun of people. Blow the air horns.
Yeah.
But it sits on an acre. Exercise room, leisure room.
You name it as far as an extra room goes, this house has it. Just name an extra room.
Yeah, 2 covered patios and then 1 big open patio.
Right.
Yeah, just it could go on and on, but let's go see it in person.
Hey, this
It's
house
worth the trip.
Oh,
And it's
really?
a 720,000 roughly.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're showing live
Okay.
as of 30 seconds ago.
All right, we're good still. Sorry.
But as 725,000, and that house here in Murfreesboro. I mean, we have one that's almost half the size for almost double the price.
more.
Yeah. So it's an incredible house, custom built. The builder of the neighborhood built the house, so it was done solid
for
It's
himself
incredible.
and his family.
Yeah,
It wasn't a spec or anything. He built that house specifically for him.
Yeah, and that's the same owner too.
Yeah, same owner.
So let's go
All
see
right.
it. Riverbend Country Club Road.
It's gone.
It's gone. That's how fast it'll be gone. So we got to jump on
That's
it.
right. All right, so my weekend plans. I didn't really know how I'd like this new movies that come out and don't go to the theater. They just go on these streaming services.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, it's a lot cheaper.
Oh heck yeah!
So this weekend,
Microwave popcorn's a whole lot cheaper.
absolutely, I'm gonna go buy a new popcorn machine. This weekend we watched Coming to America.
Yes.
We watched the new SpongeBob movie with my kids.
No, I didn't do that.
It's all right. Coming to America is much better.
Oh.
And then we watched another new movie too. I don't remember what it was. But I guess I have every streaming service out there. So I got rid of cable and now I have all these streaming services. So now my bill's more than cable would have been anyway.
Very possible.
So cut the cord and cost you more money. But Coming to America 2, worth the watch. If you liked the first one, it's good. Did you see it?
I did. You better believe it, yeah. But it was not quite as funny.
Not quite.
But it was good.
Yeah.
And they had, I think, like, everybody they could have was in the first one that was in the second.
I couldn't think of anybody that wasn't in the second one.
There was one that hit me afterwards. And I don't care if it's a spoiler or not, but when he's going to the job interview, okay, do you know that guy? His father and uncle, do you know who he's referring to?
I'm sure it's one.
The ones trading places?
Yeah.
Well, and Coming to America, when they're on their first date, he gives somebody a big stack of money, and he's like, Mortimer, we're back. It's those two guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was like, wait a minute. You know, because they made a point to, like, he give their names in that picture. So it's them. So there's like a couple of other Easter eggs like that too. But
interesting.
It really intertwined with the first one.
Yeah, it intertwined
really
well.
Same people.
Randy
Watson made his appearance.
Randy Watson.
Wait, the whole movie to watch Randy Watson.
Well, and he was in one of the trailers, and you're going, Randy Watson's going to show up sometime.
Yeah.
And you're just waiting. And he was there.
Oh, yeah. All his glory.
Yeah, so some of the jokes kind of intertwined. I couldn't remember if Wesley Snipes was in the first. I don't think he was.
No, but him as a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wesley Snipes wasn't in the first one, but it was his sister who was supposed to marry us. But yeah, as a kid, his dad, I don't know, had the safari hat in the first one.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah.
The SpongeBob movie, it's not like real animation. It's like claymation, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, okay.
So it's cool for kids. I like watching SpongeBob with my kids, so it's a cool thing. The baby SpongeBob in there is about the cutest little cartoon character you could ever imagine. So that's cool. Good little movie. And I don't remember what the other new movie we watched was, but these new movies coming straight to streaming services are kind of cool.
Cool. We got Jeff Roberts watching. Thanks for tuning in.
What's going on? All right, let's go to my featured listing. Hold on just a second. Bam! It just pops out.
How does all that house fit on the screen?
Yeah, that's a lot of house. Man, both of these houses, fine homes and estates, Century 21 style, luxury homes, both an acre or better. This one's 1.44 acres. This one's on a creek.
If you're not from around here, you'll learn what that is.
Yeah, overall creek runs to the adjacent side of this property, runs, I guess, through the property at the far edge. So this house is 4,300 foot, in-ground swimming pool, heated and salted, 1.44 acres, creekside, in a subdivision in the middle of Murfreesboro, within a bike ride to the interstate, the avenue, lots of restaurants, grocery store. I mean, anything you want. You want to go buy a car, just ride your golf cart over across the street in the neighborhood and go buy you a car.
Yeah, anything you want. I wouldn't recommend riding the bike on the interstate.
No.
But you could ride it to the interstate.
You could ride it to the interstate. Or ride it over to Crumble Cookies, get you a cookie.
Easy now. Come on.
Come on now.
There's too much time left in this day to not be thinking about Crumble Cookies.
All right, that's gone.
And it's gone.
So I got something. I don't want to watch a lot of NASCAR races. I usually watch Daytona every single year. I may tune into Talladega or Bristol, but I don't watch a lot of NASCAR races.
Yeah.
I watch the big ones.
Right.
Bristol's doing something really, really cool this year. They're going like back to NASCAR's roots. They've been bringing dirt in all summer long, and they're going to run a real NASCAR race and a truck race and a bush race all on dirt at Bristol.
That's going to be something to see. That will be something to see because those cars are a total different setup from dirt cars.
Yeah, and how are you going to? I mean, you're figuring this is going to be on TV. It's not like a low series Legends race or something.
Right.
They're going to be cameras everywhere for this dirt track. How do you keep the dust from coming up?
Yeah.
So this is a cool thing. There's two drivers that I've never even heard of that are like expert dirt track drivers.
Yeah.
So they said they'll probably have the advantage. Tony Stewart talked about coming back and running it. He owns the number one dirt track in the country.
Yeah.
Hey, we're live down here. Quieten down.
It's supposed to be quiet down here.
Yeah. We'd be going back to our original studio if all this stuff keeps going on.
Yeah, a lot of those NASCAR drivers come from dirt track racing.
Yeah.
You know, so it'll be interesting to see. I bet you'll have some different people up front. You know.
Yeah, it's
It'll be
like
cool.
you said, it's a different experience. You got to go right to go left and all that stuff.
Right, yeah.
So March 28th, the weekend of March 28th, I don't know how that levels up, but that's going to be NASCAR's dirt weekend at Bristol.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's the whole week normally, drag racing and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then what? Yeah, Saturday is it a night track race or a Sunday
I
race?
think it's a day race
Okay.
during the day.
Probably too cold. Well, April. We'll see. But good weekend though.
Good
A lot,
weekend.
lot of stuff going on that weekend.
All right, so we're back to we're going to do buyer tips today instead of listing tips.
Okay.
So buyer tips, just send you an empty blank offer from you to the seller and just say, look, whatever makes this work, fill it out. No, I'm completely joking. But
Although tempting it may be. Right?
how tempting it may be, look, guys, there are ways to win multiple offer situations. There are ways to make your offer look stronger. We're not necessarily going to give those away on our show because I'm not going to give away trade secrets to the outside world. But if you're in the market to buy a house and you don't have an agent, give us a call at Citrus 21 Right Realty, 615-895-9710, extension Deuce.
Yeah.
And we will talk to you. We'll set you up a consult. We will talk to you about how to win those multiple offer situations.
Yep.
We've got a great track record of it. I've negotiated deals in people's front yards before. Literally. So give us a call. We'll talk about those ways to win those multiple offer situations.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah, there are ways. I mean, somebody has to win.
That's right. And it's not
It's not always.
money.
Yeah. It's not
And,
always.
and that's what people have got to understand. It's not always money. Sometimes it's loan type. Sometimes it's a little heart. Sometimes there's a lot of stuff it could be. And
enough little things add up.
yeah, enough little things add up, and we make it worth its while. What is going on up there?
Oh, it sounds like they're having a party now that we're gone.
Yeah. Man,
Sure, they can hear.
surely. All right.
Never a dull moment.
Never a
here.
dull moment. But we opened the show by talking about all the new agents that we've got. If you're in the real estate industry and you're looking for a new home, maybe you want to learn how to win multiple offer situations. Maybe you want to learn how to sell a house. Give us a call, and we'd be glad to help you out and do that. And then go from there. All right, Brad. News story you can't believe.
What we got? I'm sure there's several to choose from.
Hold on, I got to bring it back up. I went blank.
There's always some crazy stuff going on. Miss Marcia Fowler, thanks for tuning in. She had it's my mom. Her and Dad got the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Thursday, Friday.
She have her third leg yet?
Well, it's growing.
It's growing.
No.
Okay.
But no, see, it hit her pretty hard. They got their first round. They're doing
Mm-hmm.
the 2-dose, and so it hit her pretty hard. But I think she rested a lot Sunday, and Sunday evening she was back to her old self, cruising around. But yeah, she's doing good.
Well, I got my second shot this morning, so I'm fully done now. So I can go back to regular life as planned.
There you go.
While I'm bringing this up,
It's like I'm like right there in the middle. If you had the circles and where it meets in the middle,
yeah,
where believe it's real, believe it's political, believe you should wear a mask if you want to. What does it matter? If you want to wear one. But being forced, I'm not quite there
Yeah.
yet. But I'm kind of in the middle of all that. I'm no doctor. I don't know if it's real or not, but
I've
I
had
know a
it. It's real.
99.8% recovery rate.
Yeah,
Seems like it's a little bit more panic than it should be, But
I've
that's
had
from
it.
the CDC.
That's right. I've had it. I've had family members. My whole family's had it. My 95-year-old grandmother had it. I've had people that have died from, not of COVID, but from COVID. So they had
But
something
with
else.
COVID.
Right.
Yeah.
They had something else that already had them debilitated. Like they already had basically almost gone, and then they kind of kicked them over the edge.
Yeah.
So I'm sympathetic. I do think it's real.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should do what we can do to help other people, but holding everybody's lives back, it's
Yeah, it's a little much.
a little much. News story of the day: New York City.
New York City.
New York City.
Yeah.
New York City. A woman in an apartment building let's say she's on the 5th floor. every time she walked in her bathroom, there was a breeze. Heat was on, set up. She'd feel around. There was literally, you could watch the video and watch her hair move because the breeze was so strong.
Okay.
I mean, so there's a breeze.
Neighboring bathroom.
She goes around. She's feeling around all the walls and comes to the mirror, and she says she can feel the breeze at the mirror. She takes the mirror off the wall. It is not a see-through mirror, a double-way mirror, just a mirror. And there's a hole in the wall as big as the mirror is. She looks in the hole, another apartment over there, and she goes, well, I'm going to check this out. I'm going to see what it is. And to me, I mean, that's idiotic. You can't see anything. You can't see anything what's behind that wall.
Right, yeah.
And once you climb through this little hole, you can't see a way out. There's So if
you don't know what you're getting into.
If there's somebody that wants to attack you on the other side, I mean, they're going to get you. There's no way out.
Might be spiders.
It could be snakes. Who knows? So she does crawl through the little wall, or through the little hole, and goes around. And it's a 2-story tall vacant apartment that is just adjacent to her unit. The door to it is on a totally different floor and a totally different hallway, and she would have never known this place was there without going through the hole. And she found a bed, a bunch of trash bags, a water bottle that was still cold. I mean, she's lucky she didn't run up on somebody.
No kidding.
A toilet that wasn't installed yet, and so she made sure that she went out the door to get out, made sure that door was secured and locked where nobody could come through the other way through the hole into her place where she lives. And she called her super of her apartment, said, hey, you got to fix this hole. It comes into this other apartment. Something's not right.
Hole? What hole? He's the one who put the mirror up.
That's right. While she's in the bathroom or in the shower, he takes the mirror off. I mean, that's got bad written all over
it. Yep. Crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff.
All right, John Ashford, thanks for watching, and I'm glad to see Mom's feeling better. She's almost there, she says.
Awesome.
And I'm almost out of Courvoisier.
On that note, we'll be back Friday at 12 o'clock for the BS Show, sponsored by Century 21 Right Realty. Kevin Ranchino will be sitting right here. So we may have to scoot out a little bit, Brad. Kevin may not fit. Yeah. But we'll be back 12 o'clock. Stop by, say hi to Kevin, ask him questions. Maybe you can be in on the roast.
Right? There you go. Oh, yeah, please.
Yeah.
The more input, the better. Give us ideas.
Give us ideas. Let us know what Kevin needs to be told. Friday, 12 o'clock.